hear the voices inside my head. See voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog. We fighting above the law.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Vexing and Rosie May and my beautiful daughters for joining the mod meeting here. We're going to give it a few minutes, see if a few more people make their way in. Probably not, because they're not really into, what they say, conspiracies. However, hey, Wacky Tacky. Hey, Just JC. Mandy TNT. Hi, Jenny. I got my kiddos monitoring the chat today. Cassidy and Courtney. Can you yell hi? Yeah, they couldn't hear that. Jenny, Rosie. Welcome, Rosie, to the mod team. Unique Trauma. No, we're just starting. Literally just started. Sharon Tuck. Let's go up here. Shay. And your comment's still up there, hun. It's still up there. It's right here. See? Everyone listening. The Tupac. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, Zena. All right. I'm going to have a few rules for this evening. Some of the mods couldn't make it up before we started, but some did. Thank you. Thank you. Anita. Oh, there's Miss Courtney. Hey, Charm. Okay. I'm just going to turn my camera off for a moment because I want to finish my French fries here. Trulia, hey boo, you're not late. Just got in from work. Perfect timing. Hi, Blinda Beena. I don't know. Zena, you're blue, right? Yeah, you are. Okay. All right, good. Wacky tacky creepy girl. So we're just on time for you to be done work. 74 in chat. Could we get just a couple more thumbs up or thumbs down? Would be awesome. Or if you prefer to wait to see if you even like it, I guess that's fair too. Mm-hmm. No. Sharon Tuck. Where's your rent, Sharon? Excuse me. There we go. You did, but you didn't. I'm gonna repeat what was discussed anyways, but yeah. Tupac. Yeah. So I actually all right. So, rule. Everyone knows the actor who some of us believe what is called a conspiracy, that a certain actor had something to do with Isaac Kappy's life lost. And that name of that actor will not be mentioned in the chat. If it is, you will have your comment removed. If you've had your comment removed for mentioning the name, but you mention it again, you will just be blocked. Period. You can use the name Woody to replace that name, which is what I'm going to do. It's what I've asked my mods to do. So if you would, and it will be quite easy to spot who's here to clearly troll. So yeah, that's how it's going to be, because we already know that I had a complete channel disappear for exactly what I'm doing tonight. And to this day, I have never gotten still email from the YouTubes or the Googles or anybody on why. Never had no strikes. I had the one warning strike, right? But no, I had no strikes, no warnings, no nothing. Didn't, lose my channel for the 30 days or 90 days and then just lose my channel. Nothing. I did the live that I'm about to do tonight, and I, within hours, like the next day, morning when I woke up, because it was done in the evening, and the next morning when I woke up at, by 7 in the morning, so within 12 hours, my channel had just disappeared. So, oh, the membership link. I can try and find that, Sharon. So, we're going to try and do it. Yep. So we're going to try and do it, High Priestess. We're going to try and do it a little bit more, a little bit more carefully. We're going to use already public information that's out there, and we will say alleged. But as we were speaking about the other night, the consequence things with conspiracies is, you already know how I don't believe in that. Coincidence, conspiracy, you're crazy. And it's like, seriously? Hey, Zam. Shay, thank you. Well, I've actually, even before I had a platform, I was very much into stuff. But I specifically, this one upset me a little more than a lot that you hear, because I have 4 children, and one of my sons, I was obsessed growing up. Seth Green. That was, and so when I had my first son, I mean, everyone knew it. I didn't have to pick a name. Like, it was there. Like, Seth was the name, right? But so yeah, my son was named after Seth Green and Seth Rogen. And I always told him, when he was growing up, that it means he's going to be funny. You are going to be funny. You're going to be a funny guy. So I was quite pissed to hear a lot of things that Isaac risked his life for, to put out there and tell the truth about. I'm going to finish eating and have my camera off, because I don't want to Molly go lightly this. I'm sorry. If you hear my chewing, I apologize, but I at least won't make you watch me. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Cool Gamer. KB, thousands upon thousands of YouTubers have covered Isaac K. You will not be murdered. What? Who said I'd be murdered? What are you talking about? Did someone say I was going to get murdered? Because I sure didn't. It's not even the name that I'm worried about people saying either. KB, and certain people still want it talked about and have the influence to make sure that happens, hence the issue. I know a lot of people think there's another conspiracy where people think that Isaac staged all of this to protect himself. However, of course, did I understood why people would think that, right? But there were certain things that took place that it makes me feel in my heart his life was taken. I don't believe that this is, Isaac faked this or whatever, because I'm going to tell you that I'm pretty sure like people would have been able to find him even if he did that. You know what I mean? Makes you regret your super fangirl moment with Seth Green when I got to hold his hands at a roller skate with Seth Green at a robot chicken event in Denver. Oh shit. Well, we didn't know then, right? So it's Thor. Hey bro, good to see you. Hey Angelina. Good to see you. Seth, Rich, Kappy, tomato. Hey, Kentucky girl, I'm interested in hearing this because I've never heard about any of this. Are you serious? Wow. Well, welcome. I'm shocked. Nah, man, he's gone. I believe so. I do believe so. So yeah, there's, the conspiracy of Heidi. Hey, boo. There is the conspiracy of, like I said, that he faked all this. He's still alive somewhere on some island with Tupac and that, right? But unfortunately, I don't believe that. But if you believe that, that's your opinion. And respectfully, you're allowed to have that. You're not an asshole around here. Even if it differs from mine, it is okay. Oh, good call, sis. Yeah, good call. Okay, let me do that really quick. Just give me 1 second, guys. Let me... Sorry, 1 second. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Squid. Hey, Squid. Callie. I wonder where this island is supposed to be at, the one all these past celebrities are supposed to be on, right? He is probably actually watching the chat. I think he was watching Pulp Fiction. You've never heard of Seth either. Sandra, holy shit. Zam, hello. Yes, Sloan did cover it. I like Sloan a lot too. He's taking risks out there. Demetrius, Corey Carter. Hello, I'm new here. How are you all? Welcome, Demetrius. Did I just fuck that up? Demetrius. Welcome. Okay, so not to start because I think my dad's going to see. I got a little excited. We had kind of a day. We all went to Regina with Mark to his doctor appointment. And anyways, we came home. And this was in the mailbox. People are probably like, well, what the fuck? Okay, I'll get through this. But Tammy Ayo! Missed you. Okay. Anyway, this here, isn't that cute? Is my first Christmas card from my dad. So while it may be just like, what is all that? Okay, sure, get on with the show. This made my heart happy today, so I wanted to share it with y'all. And also, I know he's going to watch or probably be in here shortly because I did text him. But Dad, I love it. I love it a lot. And it says, I wish that your holiday is merry and bright. It says, Merry Christmas, Sherry, Mark, and the Snickings. He calls Ket Snickings. I hope you guys have a great holiday season and a wonderful new year. Best wishes, Papa Cher and Mia. He signs it off. Papa Cher. I mean, I can't. He's just too cute. But I got this, Dad, and I love it so much. And I stick it on the bulletin board over there. And I just want to share that with you guys because, yes, that it's my first Christmas card from my dad. And I'm 39. Like, damn. You missed this freestyle. Internet stress. Oh, ain't that a name? Love it. Love it. Love it. Sunshine Dragonfly. Hey, boo. Who else came in here? Sam Wandering Hearts. Hey, boo. I did email you, by the way. I'll stop there. Best wishes. Oh, you did. I like you, Cher. You're pretty cool. Thank you, Jenny. I think you're pretty cool, too. Seth Green, Idle Hands. That was my jam. Yes, yes, yes. Nikki Tuples. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so let's get into this. Is there static going on? Okay, it could be me. A lot of static. Wow. Okay, let me try something. Hold up. Your earbuds moving around. Maybe I can stop that. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna just remove myself here from. I'm gonna be right back. Mods, please be alert for 90 seconds for me, and I'm just gonna go out and come back in, see if that's helpful at all. Okay. It's when I move. Okay. Just feel it. Okay. Okay. So I'm trying to be so careful with this. I think what I'm going to do, how about we start this off? I'm going to pull up here. Is this better? Okay. It is special. Yes. Okay. So I am going to share my screen. Actually, I'm going to pull up the chat on my phone. I'm going to start out with going through some of Sloan's video with y'all, because that's going to get me talking, because it's a lot. And with everything I've done in the past couple years, even within this specific topic and situation, it's been crazy. So I am rubbing on my clothing. Okay. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do, sorry, y'all. I'm going to, now it's solid static. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can even hear it now. Okay. Now, if you guys want to watch the whole video, if one of my mods would not mind to share Sloan's link to this video in the chat 2 or 3 times while we're going through this, I would really appreciate that. Hello, no one important here. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. If I've missed saying hello to someone, I apologize. Okay, we're going to share. And I'm going to mute myself until I have something to say to try and help with this. I don't know. Okay. Oh, Cousin Tracy. And I'm going to speed it up 1 notch. Okay.
The struggle against darkness consumed me. It consumed me. Yeah, I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy. I let the darkness consume me. I'm not suicidal. I'm not suicidal. I'm not going to tell you what I did because at this point, it still could endanger people, and I don't want to do that. Can you help me? You can pray for my soul.
Did Isaac Kappy take his own life?
Nope. Nope, he did not.
Or was he silenced by Hollywood elites? This man was an actor who decided to expose the industry. He called out creeps like Seth Green and Tom Hanks. Before...
Well, shit. So a good time to repeat myself. Please do not mention the name that just came out of Sloan's mouth in the chat, because you will get blocked if you do. Thank you.
Isaac passed away, he made it clear he did not want to die. But then suddenly he was hit by...
Now, I, of course, have to pause this a lot because fair use. And I can't remember if I've actually been in touch with Sloan private to ask. Aphrodite did. Maybe Sloan did. I don't remember. Either way, we have to pause for fair use. But there's something else another gentleman I'm going to bring up tonight, because his last video that was taken, I believe it was either a month and a half or 3 months, of this guy on TikTok posting some stuff that he should not have. And he, like I said, he's dead now. And I definitely believe he was silenced. And he was, his last video he uploaded really made me think about Isaac Kappy's video here. And this weekend we are going to go through Isaac Kappy and Altland Child's videos on this stuff. Isaac had put this content out and wanted it shared and wanted people discussing it. So that's what we should be doing. And also, if YouTube deletes that, well, these videos are Isaac Kappy's content. That's his content, and he is passed away now. And there's not supposed to be third-party strikes and stuff, right? So Isaac Kappy should be the only one who can strike people for playing Isaac Kappy's content, which he said, take this, share this, get it out there. Right, allegedly. Sorry, we were talking about that K-12 or something like that. Hi, Cassie. Welcome.
A car on the interstate. Was this Isaac Kappy's choice, or did someone stop him from sharing the truth? So let's get into it. It's time we talk about Isaac Kappy. If you guys
How did Sloan not get in trouble for this video? Sloan did not put let me tell you, I was waiting to see what all he would pull up, and he pulled up some, but he did his video very, very safely, unlike the channel I lost in my 2, 3, 4 hour live stream, pointing out everything, everyone and everything. He didn't do that. I'm going to show you a little bit more that Sloan didn't, but I have to do that also very carefully. Again, I will not be showing a specific actor that people try to tie to this allegedly in our opinions and blah, blah, blah. Okay. But I'm going to show you guys some things.
Don't know who Isaac is, he was an actor and a writer. He's best known for appearing in Thorn, Fanboys, and Terminator Salvation. Although he's been part of...
Yeah, absolutely. He's got a team of lawyers and stuff. He's yeah. But yeah, you'll see he did a lot, and I love Sloan. But you can tell, and anyone who knows and witnessed, my coverage in the past on my other channel on this topic knows that I went all in.
Of big projects, he hasn't had a major role in a film.
He went up against not just Gov, but also CAA, Creative Artists Agency, even our dear old potato of president. Yes, and First Lady are listed as talent in that agency. China controlled. I'm crazy though. That's what they'd like, everyone to think, is that people who think freely, like people like us here this evening, and a lot of people I'm friends with, we are just crazy. You know what I mean? But again, coincidence after coincidence after coincidence. Are we? Are we crazy? No.
And hasn't appeared in a movie or TV show since 2016. You guys know that we love to expose corruption and evil in Hollywood on this channel, and that seems like it was Isaac's mission. He used his platforms on social media to take down people he believed were...
Hello. Over the course of the last week, through introspection that should have happened many years ago, I have come to some dark revelations about my character. It is a testament to my utter arrogance that these revelations had not come sooner. You see, I believed myself to be a good guy. I have not been a good guy. In fact, I have been a pretty bad guy throughout my life. I have used people for money. I have betrayed many people and much trust. I have sold drugs. I have tax delinquencies. I have debts. I have abused my body with cigarettes, drugs, and alcohol. I have been abusive to people who loved me, including my family. By the way, he was on the way to go to his mom's when he was found, allegedly unalived himself, is what they would love us to believe. The Conspiracy Distillery. What about the interview Kappy did with Lift the Veil? He dropped a lot of names there. Yeah. I'm going to take a lot of this on my unmonetized channel too. We're going to do a lot over there, but I wanted to do this here tonight. Pamela, welcome. Rest in peace, Kappy. Watches videos. Pisces own. I'm behind, but both Sloans covered it very well. Is there another Sloan? I wonder how certain press supporters feel about the fact that the same year he paid $750 in U.S. taxes, he gave the Chinese government close to $250,000 in business taxes. Wow. He also called out James Gunn and the other weirdo connection to him. I forgot his name, but he's weird as fuck. Okay, sorry, where was I? Including my family. I have expected help without putting proper work in to help myself. Okay. I have used money to gamble and lose instead of using it to further my gifts. Earlier this week, I committed an act. So flippantly without thought that will become synonymous with short-sightedness and petty, vile greed, and in the end has cost me everything. Yeah. I will publicly disclose the details at the right time. You see, while I supposedly wanted to make America great, I have not put much work at all into making myself great. I have wasted much money on speculation and gambling, and I have gambled away my future. Time that could have been utilized to nurture my many gifts have been wasted on frivolity. And while it's true, I have spent many, many hours of research and disseminating information about bad actors. I don't know why I read the word cops. Okay. Dismantling information about bad actors. I have had so little care for introspection of my own actions. It is a testament to my sheer arrogance that I have not come to these revelations sooner. To the Q movement, I am sorry I have brought shame upon the greatest military operation of all time. But really, I have only brought shame upon myself. And while it's true, I have outed many pedophiles that were former friends, I remained in their sphere for much longer than I should have, and attempted to gain from them after I knew about their actions. And in my sheer arrogance, I did not even reflect on this fact. I have been a great betrayer of trust, a squanderer of gifts and goodwill. Q says they give people enough rope to hang themselves, and I have hung myself. I have told people in the Trump administration that I am willing to admit to my many crimes in a public setting, and I committed to execution in a public setting. A nation cannot suffer its traitors, and I am no exception. To those I have inspired, keep up the fight. It is noble work. However, I have not been a noble man. I disagree. I am an imposter. To those who have offered their trust and care, I apologize. I have wronged many people throughout my life, and while I have many talents, I have not utilized them. To Jesus, I am sorry. I have betrayed you again. This time the shoe is on the other foot, though, and I am happy the earth shall see the justice it has waited so long for. Jesus, you offered so.
Harming children.
No.
In the world.
We will go through his actual videos again on the other channel.
And uncovering the darkness in the world. But not enough time uncovering the darkness within me.
That's a great mission to have because there are so many people in the industry who love to stay silent. But unfortunately, Isaac died on May 13th, 2019. He was only 42 years old when officials confirmed that he was struck by a Ford pickup truck after hurling himself off of a bridge onto an interstate, which sounds like a...
This is Sloan, and you can find his link has been dropped. You should definitely subscribe to Sloan. He is awesome, and he's a truth seeker, and he puts it out there. But we are discussing Isaac Kappy, who, when he was alive, was an actor, comedian. I think he also had music, if I'm not mistaken. And he was best friends with other comedians and high profile people. What a great puzzle. Yeah.
Really tragic way to go. I mean, to go from a bridge to a busy highway and then to be hit by a car sounds like an absolute nightmare. State troopers were called to the scene at 7:26 a.m. on a Monday, which is pretty early. And I'm assuming at this point people were probably headed to work. There was some traffic, and there were actually some bystanders who tried physically restraining Isaac from jumping off the bridge, but ultimately they failed. No one else was injured, but I don't even know how did they fail? I mean, I guess if he was seriously fighting back and trying to get out of their control, I understand, but I feel like if there's multiple people trying to restrain one man, I don't know how they wouldn't be successful. There are a lot of questions surrounding Isaac's death because he had a mission. He wanted to expose all of these creeps and...
His phone was intact. I heard that. Rackets and jackets. When are you going to see BJ? Does she still want you to go? Yeah, I'm going. And that isn't even the topic for tonight. So not even sure why you're asking that. What a stupid question. Just because she's not on the YouTubes does not mean that we do not have a relationship still. Just means that we're being safer and I'm being a friend and not putting shit out there. So yeah. And even when I do go, it's not going to be probably for the public anyway. So, well, if you want an update, you'll go on when it's an update for that kind of live. Thank you for asking, and let's continue.
Hollywood, and for people to understand who their favorite actors really were. And a lot of people believe that Isaac was not in the state of mind to take his own life because he made it clear in a video that he did not want to do that.
Yeah, multiple times he made it clear. And many of these, they make this clear very shortly before they died. Even Bob Saget mentioned that exactly how he died. I want to say, was it like a month or a week? It was very, very, very close to when he died. And he was having I don't know if it was his own live or if he was on a podcast, but he was with his wife talking. And he called it. He said, I'm gonna die alone in my room and something. And she was like, be careful what you say, and it happened. What is this guy about? Isaac Kappy. So tonight is very much a conspiracy topic. And so it is my belief, in my opinion, that Isaac was murdered, that he did not unalive himself. So that's what we are discussing tonight, is the conspiracy theories that surround Isaac Kappy.
Struggle against darkness. This struggle against darkness consumed me. It consumed me. Yeah, I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy. I let the darkness consume me. And I didn't spend enough time nurturing the light and love within me. I did something really dumb. I'm not suicidal. Did I do it for money? Yeah, man, it's bad. It's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. I'm not gonna tell you what I did because at this point, it still could endanger people. And I don't want to do that. So
Oh, yeah, he did. I mean, he's famous, so yeah, just Google Isaac Kappy, and yes, he's very much. Like I said, I believe he had some music, but he was an actor. He's a comedian. He's in a lot of stuff. Yeah, and yeah. So there's the conspiracy that, he was unalived himself because he done bad things, whatever, or that he was, a lot of people say he was on all these drugs and stuff, but whatever. The conspiracy that he didn't really die at all and that he staged the whole incident where he unalived himself to protect himself and is in hiding. And then the people like myself, who doesn't believe that, but just believes that he knew too much, he started to talk like many others. And of course, he then was found unalived. So that's it, wrapped up in a nutshell. Hey, Dad. I sent you the link to your text. I was going to see if you could maybe get up on the panel with me, but we can try that this weekend.
can you help me? You can pray for my soul.
Dad. Okay, I'll show you after.
Oh,
Okay, there's a lot to take away from there. So this video came out shortly before he passed away, and he's talking about like doing something really bad, being a bad person, and almost seems like he cannot forgive himself for what he had done. But he makes it a point to say that he does not want to take his own life. He has not reached that, and he also later on in the video talks about his safety and the fact that he needs people to understand that he did not want to take his own life, so that if something happens to him, it was somebody else. I mean, in this clip, he talks about even leaving the country, so it seems like he had every intent of staying alive.
I made some choices. Am I going to leave?
So, the dog's barking. He has hours and hours of video, but this specific video he does, I believe it's in 2 parts. I have that downloaded. We're going to play through that on my conspiracy channel sometime this weekend. I'm not sure what day, but be watching for that. We're going to go through it all because you really need to see it all to watch his behavior throughout the whole video. And when the dogs start barking, you see him looking over. It absolutely sounds, and his phone keeps ringing right before the dogs start barking. It's almost like, and then as that's happening, you see him get more anxious, and then he's like, I'm gonna have to end this, and I don't know if I'm gonna be back later, right? And he wasn't. So it's important for people to watch it in its entirety again with me or on your own if you want to find it. But it's a couple hours and huge red flags, which is, part of why I have the beliefs that I do. So
Leave the country. I might. Yeah, I might. Something bad is about to happen? Yeah, something bad is about to
yes,
happen.
cryo.
Something bad is about to happen. He doesn't want to take his own life, but he's done something that he can't seem to forgive himself.
Right.
He partially wants to leave the country, it seems, but it doesn't seem like he exactly has a plan. So what is going on here? So I saw this clip and I tried to fill in
Now,
some of these.
really quick. And again, thank you, Courtney. My kids and the mods are sharing the link. So please subscribe if you want to watch Sloane's video, which I suggest you do after my live in full without me pausing and stopping. I have to do that because it's fair use, and I can't just play his full video and just sit back and watch it. I'd love to. But that's just taking his content. So I have to pause it, but also as he's talking, it's like, oh yeah. And there's things I want to get out.
These gaps. So 24 hours leading up to his death, Isaac posted a long statement on Instagram, and he wrote that he has not been a good guy and that he's been harmful to people who loved him.
That's what I was going to say. So now that he's passed away, right? I haven't seen it. If anyone else has seen it, what would be this huge secret? Because I haven't seen like photos released where maybe there are people that would want to make Isaac look worse and like, oh, he was just crazy and look what he did. I haven't seen anything like that. So I don't even know, honestly, has he done bad shit? Yeah, probably. Who hasn't, right? And maybe his was on a grander scale because he's a celebrity, right? They can play harder than us, right? So, oh, absolutely, Shay. Thank you.
There's a lot to unpack from this
I
statement,
can't
but there
read
are
that.
a few
I'm so
points I want to
sorry. I will
mention.
find it
there are
though.
some
Oh,
petty
here we
things he
go.
mentions, like
Oh, I read that. Okay, I read that.
drug use or not paying his taxes, smoking cigarettes and doing drugs and alcohol. So he's really grouping a lot of like minuscule things as
Yes, that's what I
bad
was
and
thinking.
really trying to make himself seem like he's just a really awful.
It's not huge. And I also wonder about this post because reading it to y'all out loud, I'm like, wow, how many times it mentions how he fucked up, but how he didn't use his talents. He did this and this and this, but he really could have spent the time on bettering himself in this. Like that's thrown in this several times. What? It's noble work. However, I have not been a noble man. I am an imposter. Did he write this willingly? Did he write it at all? Or, yeah, anyway.
Person, which is kind of a red flag
It's
because if
very
he's
odd
talking
how
so
certain
poorly about himself,
celebs that
you would think that maybe
speak on
he wants to
certain
end his
things
life. But there's some
have odd accidents or unalive themselves. It sure is, and it's not long after they start to talk, right? Michael Jackson, he in interviews multiple times, they are gonna kill me. They want to kill me. They're gonna kill me, right? Bob Saget says it, but you can go back and find a lot. In general, straight up Hollywood and most celebrities should just it should all be it should be gone because it's just so dark and it's so fucked up. And this kind of goes with the coincidence after coincidence after coincidence. Oh, they're gonna kill Ye. I mean, I in my opinion, I believe this is the year that Ye will unalive himself. Yeah, I do. And I know people do not like Kanye West. Ye, whatever you want to call him. I do. I didn't always, but I always thought there's a little more to him, especially when a lot of people started hating him more. And I'm like, hold on, I think like it just was almost too clear to see this man's strings being pulled. So, I don't hate Ye. Yeah, I don't either. I know he says wild shit, but I honestly don't think that he can be responsible for his actions or words at this point because they got him. He calls himself Judas. That's weird. It sounds weird. I agree, but I think there's just so much more to it. And Haish, yeah, don't even get me started with Ellen because I did love Ellen, but is it a mistake that within months, it's the same year, and Haish was talking a lot about Ellen and Twitch, and Anne Haish died months apart. Both work for Ellen, and it's super suspicious, in my opinion. I am one of the last people who probably ever say that because if you ask any of my kids, they will tell you how obsessed I used to be with Ellen and all the good she did, and like how badly I so wanted to meet her one day, but nope, fuck that.
something bigger here because he's talking about this awakening from these dark evils in Hollywood. It seems like whatever he did or whatever he knows or whatever he's protecting is eating him alive. He was quoted writing, "You see, I believed myself to be a good guy. I have not been a good guy. In fact, I've been a pretty bad guy throughout my life." Isaac penned a scathing assessment of his own character, writing, "I've used people for money. I betrayed many people and much trust." So the message entirely is pretty vague. We don't really understand what is going on here and what he's trying to, I guess, point our attention towards. But I have to question.
Mark walking up scared you. Anne was very suspicious death. Now, we are going to cover that because a lot of people took it away. Well, she was drinking and driving that day, and she was on a podcast right before that accident. We're going to cover that.
Exactly why this happened to Isaac, and this letter was posted and he jumped
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard.
Did it?
I'm so excited to announce that
off the bridge because there are some enemies he has in Hollywood, and one of those is Tom Hanks. And he's made videos talking about Tom Hanks and claiming that this man has done some really disturbing things to children.
Oh, I'm not going to talk about Tom Hanks either, who is also
We aren't either. Woody.
a pedophile. Tom Hanks, folks, is a pedophile. I'm sorry if this is the kind of bursting your bubble. All this information is new, but it's time that this comes out into the open because
Allegedly.
we are going to change the way everything works. Because at the top levels of wealth, of power, the very top levels, these people are just sick and psycho.
Isaac has a point here because at the top levels, there are really, really disturbing people. And honestly, I kind of want to make a video about Tom Hanks, but I'm kind of scared. One of the reasons I'm scared is because
Slowly, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Woo!
people blame him for Isaac's death. If you type in Tom Hanks onto Google, you'll see Route 66 pops up. In another search engine, you'll see that people look up Tom Hanks and Isaac and a glove and this investigation. So Isaac made some really intense remarks about Tom Hanks. And some people believe that Tom Hanks retaliated and that's why Isaac is dead. So on April 14th, 2019, Tom Hanks posted this on Twitter, 39 days before Isaac died. There's a picture of a glove on the ground and he writes, "Historic Route 66. Roadkill, question mark, I hope not."
Now, I want you guys, okay, like just, no. People will say, it's a stretch. Cher's stretching. Her arm is so tired. But I do believe he's got a bandana over his face, sunglasses, and you just, just what the hair shadow, okay? Just go with me. And this is going to be multiple parts to this, by the way. We cannot get through all of this tonight, but because there's a lot.
People are a little bit concerned because they realized that when Isaac died, he had died on Route 66. He was hit by a car, which could be described as roadkill. I mean, it's a really awful way of describing it. So some people are thinking that like this post by Tom Hanks is kind of foreshadowing what was going to happen to Isaac. Maybe he had an idea in that first video that something like this was going to happen to him. Then on the same day that Isaac died, back on May 13th, 2019, Tom Hanks posted a picture of a handkerchief. Now, this is when Isaac, maybe he had an idea in that first as roadkill. I mean, it's a really awful way of describing it. So some people are thinking that like this post by Tom Hanks is kind of
okay. I want you guys to just for a second look at this, okay? Just look. Like I said, I think this is a bandana around the face. The glasses, you notice how they kind of, okay, so like you can see the sunglasses sticking out far, right? Okay, the hairline. Now, give me a second.
foreshadowing what was going to happen to Isaac. Maybe he had an idea in that first video that something like this was going to happen to him. Then on the same day that Isaac died, back on May 13th, 2019, Tom Hanks posted a picture of a handkerchief. Now, this is when some conspiracy theories come in. And I don't necessarily believe this, but I wanted to bring it up because I don't understand all of the symbolism. Supposedly, this red handkerchief means something because within the
Yes.
world of high-profile murders, there's a theme of
Red. A lot of us know there's a few meanings that are all very dark in this world with the red color alone. But yes, he is absolutely obsessed with handkerchiefs, right? So, and we see him wearing, and also we'll get into the colors of handkerchiefs and meanings too, like how this one here, this color right here, in handkerchiefs in pedo world actually means it. There's a couple meanings, but one of them that I took notice that sticks with me means daddy. Like I said, this is going to take multiple shows. There's a lot, and I have to try and be careful when I'm doing it on my main channel, but it's easy to research and Google. But yes, and again, you see here on this one, is that a truck? Looks like it's running over the red handkerchief, but
a red scarf. So high-profile people are found hanged, often with red scarves, including Kate Spade and Loren Scott. It's also a bizarre coincidence that this was posted the same day that Isaac died, which is someone I'm sure Tom doesn't like. This Twitter account also brought up the fact.
And again, yes, that hairline, yes.
That the person who hit Isaac was named Forrest Scott Proctor, which is a little bit bizarre because you guys may remember that Tom Hanks was in a movie where he played someone named Forrest, and supposedly Isaac died on Route 66. So, Tom is referring to that on his tweet, and there's just a lot of coincidence here. But again, this is kind of like a little bit too conspiracy theory ish for me, but I do believe there's something weird about Tom Hanks. So if you guys want an exposing Tom Hanks video, send me your receipts. It's also weird that like about a year later after Isaac died for me, but I do believe there's something weird about Tom Hanks. So if you guys want,
there it is. There's that hair before the haircut. There's that hair before the haircut. Right there. There it is. That's it. That's that hair. Hold up. Wait a minute. There's that hair. There's that length. That's before he buzzed it in the last picture I just showed you. Right here, it's been shaven down a little bit. But right here, there it is. There it is right there.
An exposing Tom Hanks video, send me your receipts. It's also weird that like about a year later after Isaac died, Tom Hanks officially moved to Greece. So let's say like something happened where like people figured out.
Okay, we're going to get into that. We are going to get into that. So yes, after this, him and his wife became citizens in Greece very quickly and in the middle of the night. Now, in Greece, being a pedophile is not a felony. It's not illegal. They consider where they moved to be, and shit, they probably have a history with Greece there, and they love it, and maybe they always plan to move there. Okay. However, where they moved there in Greece looks at pedophilia as an illness. It's a disease there. So instead of going to jail, you just need doctor help. Like it's disgusting, and you can look it up for yourself. So coincidence, I don't know, but that's weird. Let me get through a little bit more of this before I show you even more. Do you guys remember that a certain actor and his wife were quarantining in Australia when COVID happened? If you remember, one of the first actors to even speak speak out about COVID and getting vaccinated and all that shit. And they did that on a video while at home on quarantine in Australia. We're going to go somewhere with this. Hold up. Wait a minute. You remember that? All right. Here's where I got to be careful. Hey, Jaded.
Out that he was somehow responsible.
Yes. I also I don't want the initials, Squid, please. But I mean, at this point, it's been said, but not on my video. So yeah, initials, fine. Just not the name. Yeah.
He's in another country now, so is he going to be held responsible? Probably not. Not that any of these people in Hollywood are ever held responsible anyways, but I have to acknowledge that Isaac also had his own problems. Like 6 months before he died, there was a situation between Isaac,
Right.
Paris Jackson, and Seth Green. At this point, Paris Jackson,
so
Michael Jackson's daughter.
I am going to pause this here. Hi, Charlie. Come here. Come here, baby. So we're going to pause this right here. So we're going to get into a few things here, but I'm not going to show the rest of that video today. We're going to do that tomorrow. Like I said, this is going to be several sessions here. So I want to post something up. Hey, Anonymous. Hey, everyone coming in. I'm not ignoring you, but welcome, everyone. What was I going to do? Okay, so the Greece thing, moving to Greece. Yes, he did that. And I want to use public statement. So give me 1 second here. Right. So I'm going to show a little bit of Access Hollywood. This is a public video where I'm going to share a little bit of it, commentate. I just want to show you guys that I'm not just talking shit here. They were quarantined, for those who don't know, or you know, I'm going to pull it up here. They were quarantined in Australia for a few weeks. Let's show you this.
Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson are finally home. The couple had been in quarantine in Australia after they both tested positive for the coronavirus. But now they're officially back in the States. Photographers spotted Tom smiling behind the wheel of his car in Los Angeles. Are finally home. The couple had been in quarantine in Australia after they both tested positive for the coronavirus. But now they're officially back in the States.
That's all I wanted to show you on that. Because what I want to show you now is something different. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go like this. Cut his face out. So I cut his face out. However, do you see the bandana? Okay. You see his shoes. Here he is in Australia. Okay. See his shoes. Now this is him. I'll show you. Fuck it. I'll show you. Okay. Without it cropped. I mean, that's him. Sorry, hold on. It's gonna get blurry for me now. Aha. Okay, so there he is. Right? So pretty sure you just saw that. We're gonna zoom in right here. Quarantined for COVID? Or was there some kind of house arrest for something? Because rumor has it a family of a young person reported something in Australia. I don't know what that is. A swollen ankle, maybe. Not sure. I don't know. Interesting. So they go home to the States for a bit and then very quickly move to Greece, where yeah, it's considered a disability. Ready? The Greeks are confused by a law that would classify pedophiles as pyromaniacs. Oh, and pyromaniacs. So classify pedophiles and pyromaniacs as disabled. So again, we got coincidence. What the fuck, right? Disabled Greeks fear that a new government plan to include pedophiles and pyromaniacs in a list of disabilities may be part of a plan to undermine their state benefits. Others included in the list included compulsive gamblers, fetishists, kleptomaniacs, and sodom. Can't say that, but we know what that fucking means. The National Confederation of Disabled People, a Greek support group, told the AP that under new rules, pedophiles may earn more benefits than someone who had an organ transplant. Greek authorities have said that the document is just to help with assessment and not for benefit entitlement. However, given huge budget cuts, the government is hoping to make it understandable. That some are worried this is just a covert cut. Is that it? Yeah. So again, we're using all things that are public and in the media here. Yes. And pointing it out. I'm not saying that they collect disability. It's just interesting to think that now sodomy, we all know what that is. Gambling, sure, that could be disabled. Like I see that. but yeah, everything but the gambling is just like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's almost encouragement. No, not almost. It's damn right encouragement, right? She did have a big fat Greek wedding, anonymous. So now that's just a little bit of it, y'all. That's just a little piece. We're going to go into even more of this, just not tonight. If you could, girls, could you find my conspiracy channel, please, and put that in the chat? Thank you. We're going to be doing a lot over there as well. Now, there's something that I want to show you, and I can't remember his name because we are going to talk about this gentleman too, who also posted something on his TikTok. He was a TikToker, but he also got videos of him being watched and followed. And, you know, a lot of people at the time were like, oh, this is all I mean, you see the comments, this is made up. Oh, stop, you know, anything for clicks and views, right? And it's easy to think that way until now, you know, the man is dead. Also unalived himself. Just like the man who built the first car that took water instead of gas. He also unalived himself. Fuck, that would have been terrible for the world and all of the oil people, right? That man unalived himself too. Coincidence, coincidence, coincidence. I don't fucking think so. So my daughter's just dropped a link there to my new conspiracy channel that has just been sitting there and not being used. This is the year I'm going to start using it. So I'm going to pin that there. And yeah, we're going to start using that. But I'm going to leave this one here because I do not like to, when I'm trying to find information, go through hours and hours and hours of stuff. So we're going to do it in portions. Yes, and we're going to talk about that, Carrie. Yeah, go figure, Callie, right? Exactly. Exactly. So I do encourage you guys to, oh, no, I want to show you this guy. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me find it quick because we are going to cover him, but I want to bring him to your guys' attention. Where is he? No freaking way. Hold on. There. Oh, there. Yeah, hold up. So this man here was being followed by, you know, Andrew filmed what he believed was a giant. And he's in his car and he's like, is that a giant? Whoa, you know, and he puts it on his TikTok. But then he sees again, it looks like there's military up there or something like that. Now I'm hoping it will show the video. Here's the cars following him. He runs out. See, so he gets all of this. All right, give me 1 second. Let me, I got to find the video. I know there's a video because Andrew Dawson. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Look up Andrew Dawson. Homework on it because we're going to. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Okay. We're going to share. Was I scared? No, I wasn't. Okay, hold up. Can I make the. No, I can't. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, that's about as good as it's going to get. Let's rewind here. Okay.
What is that? That was not there yesterday.
Okay, now hold up. Wait a minute. Because now what I'm going to do is show you guys his last video. Maybe this one will show it. Because I can't fucking find it now.
Andrew Dawson from Canada began uploading
from
content
Canada.
to TikTok in June
Great.
2021. Under the username AndyCapped, his content was relatively inoffensive and wholesome. He danced with his daughter, spent time with his partner, and produced TikTok memes like a million others. Andrew received no real attention on the site until the 10th of April 2022, when he uploaded a video that went viral.
What is it?
It's a person, dude. No, seriously, pull over, pull over. There's a person standing there.
No, it's not.
Dude, if you seen what I've seen right now, I'll show you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Things were not going to settle down for Andrew, quite the reverse, in fact. On 14th of April, he managed to film his second encounter with a mysterious man from the three-letter agency. This time, the agency guy wasn't blocking the road with his truck. He merely parked at the side of the road and waved Andy down to tell him to turn around. After one of the briefest interactions with the most casual-sounding agency guy in history, Andy turned around. But he would see the car again.
The guy's here again. Yeah, this is him. What's going on?
Road's closed. Turn around.
Really?
Yeah, man. Just turn around, please.
Okay. Have a good night, man. So that was fucked up.
Yeah.
Dawson again. Just turned around.
Hi, thanks.
I don't understand why it's closed off though. It's a fucking public park. Or public road or whatever.
Really quick, y'all. You gotta see this. Come here, sweetheart. So, my daughter brought her cat from Minnesota with her, and this is Binks. He looks a lot like Matthias, but he has 2 ears. It's kind of cool, right? Because I mean, we had him since he was a little baby, so it's another little part of Minnesota that's in Canada with us. So it's just kind of cool. But okay, back to this. Am I sharing? Yes. Okay.
3 days later,
Yep,
Andy
stalked
uploaded
him
a
and he's
video
dead now.
trying to show a second late-night encounter with the same car. Note the rear light license plate configuration as it drives off.
Watch this.
I think that's the same vehicle from. Hey!
Andrew had a frightening late-night encounter. But during that time, his original giant video received some attention from other TikTokers and caused some discussion around the web, which we'll come to later. The original video climbed past 2 million views, but then interest began to wane, until 7th of May, when Andrew reappeared after an 18-day disappearance from TikTok and made a bombshell announcement.
Hey guys, I just want to give you an update. I'm not dead.
Aha, here, hold up, wait a minute. That's the video, and he died after this, but it reminds me so much of Isaac Kappy. Let me slow the video now. So,
bombshell announcement.
Hey guys, I just want to give you an update. I'm not dead. I have not disappeared. I have just been busy with life. I couldn't get around to posting and updating you guys, so now I'm going to give you an official update of what's been going on. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but all of the videos.
What's he doing? Who's he looking at?
The videos that I posted were strictly, they're just fake. They're just strictly for entertainment. Update of what's been going on. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but all of the videos that I post, all the videos that I posted were scripted. They're just fake. They were just strictly for entertainment. I sorry to disappoint you guys. I just needed to give you a quick update.
Andrew's shifty glances to his side suggest that he was being coerced into making this video. In addition to his
So, another one we will be covering. I didn't realize he was from Canada, but yes, he is dead now. So, thank you, Squid. Well, I've actually lost about 100 subs in the past month, but that's okay. It's quality over quantity, I say. But yeah, so Andrew Dawson, look him up, watch his videos. You're going to see his videos and how his that there was not normal. Clearly, very much looks like Isaac Kappy's last. Hands in the pockets, very uncomfortable. Keep looking over. Yeah. Well, y'all, I appreciate you guys for hanging out and listening. Some of my haters, thank you too. And for being open-minded and for keeping it, following the one rule that I really had tonight. I do appreciate that. I don't think anyone was blocked or timed out for it. So I really do appreciate that. And yeah, we're going to wrap this one up and I'm going to be live tomorrow again. Yeah, there's a lot. There's like, I only showed a little bit and some of y'all are like, whoa, what the fuck? But there's just, there's really so much. I mean, there's some emails I want to show you that I've shown in the past from some people who are also, I guess, ex-celebrities, if you will, who all talk about the same thing. I think it's more and more and more and more being exposed. So, which is a great thing, but it's also a scary thing because when these people are in a corner, like they're already dangerous, right? So, yeah. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. Oh shit! Of course, Shay come back around. Charm around. What time we're going to start tomorrow, ChəR? Do you know yet? I would like to do 2 shows tomorrow. I'm not 100% if that's going to happen, but 7 p.m. Central Time is usually where it's at for me. My analytics show as well that most of my peeps are on around 6 p.m. So, but I also do want to start doing earlier shows too, because we have some of our family is on, you know, on total opposite sides of the world and all of that. So I think my army base on Route 66 had Kappy hit away. He's coming back out. He is helping with all this trafficking going on. Now you're out. Stop that. I'm just going to time you out for right now, but that's some bullshit. Anyways, I'm going to end it with I'm just going to end it. I love y'all very much. Thank you for the mods for helping keep it situated. And thank you everyone in the chat taking part and conversating and having an open mind who were adults and just followed the one simple rule that we had this evening. So I will see y'all tomorrow. You may see me twice tomorrow. If not, for sure, about 7 or 7:15 p.m. Central Time. And we're going to talk about a few things. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Isaac Kappy, and as well, I'm going to talk a lot more about Andrew Dawson tomorrow, because the weirdness aligns. So I hope you guys will join me then. And I hope you guys are having a great start to your 2023. And yeah, I would like to do an open panel and just hang out with y'all and just talk to y'all and see what's going on in your worlds too. So I wish you guys well until I see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night and go find, I'm not sure who is live right now, but I'm sure somebody is, or probably 10 other people. End the weirdness. Amen. And you guys know how we end it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All say it. I can hear you. Bye.